played before, preferably.
The
But
way that I'm also going to, I mean, we can leave that up for discussion if um
Bow, bow, bow. Oops. Hmm, 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 hmm. Hmm, hmm. Do, 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 do.
jammer.
Yeah.
So, dum, dum, ch. Mhm. Let's just knock knock. Yeah, we are just awaiting.
Yay.
Okay.
All right. Did you want to stream or did you want me to stream?
I've already gone live, but if you wanna be doing it, I can
No,
just
that's
jump
fine.
up.
That's fine. You want to go live? That's cool.
Yeah.
I just spoke with the team captains. I
I
don't know
heard.
if that was on stream.
No,
Okay,
no,
cool.
I muted myself. So.
Excellent. So we're ready to rock and roll. I'll go ahead and post to the Discord streams online. And then yeah.
Yes. Why are these servers gone? That's a good question.
So our first elimination round, one team will be officially knocked out of this tournament. And looking at the poll for this week, the favored team is the Minutemen by quite a large amount. Almost 75% of the people are expecting the Minutemen to win. And almost only 24% is really saying that the Dinosaur Consortium stands a chance. So
Yeah. I can't see the servers right now.
on small scale?
Yep.
Maybe check your filters, make sure it's unranked.
Yeah, just trying to reset everything.
Yep.
There
So
we
some
go.
some heavy hitters on the Minutemen. Flamus, is a very strong player.
Server 2, right?
Server 1.
What?
If you're having trouble, I can grab the IP for you.
Please, Tripwire, please. Boo. There we go.
Do you need the password or are you good?
Yeah, I need the password.
Okay, where are you at? So. There you go.
There we fucking go.
You know, for the most part, I'm pretty impressed with these teams getting their guys to start, relatively on time. We all know that can be a challenge sometimes. Sometimes takes like 20, 30 minutes just to get people to show up. So this is the last match that we have for today. This is the loser bracket elimination match. We have the Minutemen, led by Silver Sam, and then we have the Dinosaur Consortium, which is led by Mentok. And both of these teams are, for the most part, individual mixed teams of players. Neither of them is a pre-built team. For the Minutemen, I would say key players to look out for is going to be Flamus, also known as 29th Infantry Division Scoville. Excellent player. Lots and lots of knowledge. And then for the Dinosaur Consortium, we have some Broken Arrow players, previously known as Bloodbath or associated with Bloodbath. So we'll see Jay, we'll see Fish Sticks, we'll see Ballsack, and I think Aristotle is going to be playing.
What?
Yeah?
The strudel is on?
The Strudel's going to get on!
Oh my fucking god.
So, there's definitely,
this is a
the
treat,
Dinosaur,
isn't it?
yeah, the Dinosaur Consortium is not favored to win this, but we'll see. There's some big players. Also on the Minutemen, I already spoke about Scoville. Basically, can be a one-man army. You have a lot of excellent, great skirmish experience from some of their European members as well, and those guys are going to be Sad, Bliak. It's going to be Rhino. I think his name's Rhino, and a couple other guys. Hydros is the other one. A lot of skirmish experience with those players. So we'll see if they can work together a little bit better. Because I mean, they did go up against DMC, which looks like that they are probably the strongest team in the tournament right now.
Yeah.
So their first match was up against DMC, and maybe that'll play favorably for them. Having gone up against a really strong opponent.
Yeah.
So Jungle Camp. The maps that we will be doing today is Jungle Camp will be the first map. Quang Tree will be the second map.
Quang Tree?
Quang Tree. And then for the overtime map, we have Sledgehammer, which has not been displayed yet. Really cool skirmish map, and maybe we'll get an overtime game today. Yendel says full throttle in the chat.
Yeah.
Let's go Dinos. Rhino is good for sure. Yeah, I think I'm not. They all seem pretty. The European players on the Minutemen team all seemed. They understand English, can speak English, can type English. So I'm not sure how quickly they can process that for primarily NA players, but I don't think that that'll be a problem.
Nah. Shouldn't be. You know, when the game is going, the game is going. It's not really.
Yeah, Ronard is another one of the European players that also has a tremendous amount of experience. I'm not quite sure if these guys were playing on the Mercenaries team or if they were playing for 40 TAC 1, but I do know that they know how to play Skirmish, so.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like North
This
is
isn't going to be
2.
live.
Yeah, 2 men down. Okay. Jay is joining and not null, not live. Yeah, this is one of the more difficult maps to commentate on because of all the foliage.
I think if you hover over A, which is the south
Yeah.
side home base, or go over B, which is like that little village, elevated, village
Sure.
around like the water,
Mhm.
should be okay. There's usually not too much heavy fighting happening over Charlie because it's underground. The point is
Yeah.
underground, and it's extremely difficult to get across that river.
This is of course, the map that was in the trailer when the first trailer Tripwire put out. So.
I need to change Rhino. Some confusion on what team they need to be on, so. I just got done talking him up, man. Just got done talking him up. Can't even join the right team. Come on, Rhino.
And they're still missing Strudel. Okay.
I don't know if they'll have him. They did have 12. They did have 12 players. I'm not sure who their 12th one was, but I didn't see Aristotle on there. But there was talk of him potentially filling in, so we shall see. This is live though. Here we go, boys.
Here we go. So US streaming into B. But those rivers always seem to be, because the line of sight. So teams are basically switching positions, running clockwise and counterclockwise around B. Interesting enough.
It is. Getting across that river between Charlie and Alpha is extremely difficult.
Yeah, so there it's like some really close quarter fighting here on B.
That shotgun a boost? We do. Rhino.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go. They're up 12. So it looks like Aristotle as our guest. Still expecting him to backfill if they do not have room on the team. So we'll see what happens if people come in and come out. I'm not really quite sure. But we will also be doing a 5-minute break in between maps.
And here this very close encounter constantly. Oh, yes, there we go. So it really seems to be on this map the control of the riverbed is seems to be the primary way of actually controlling who gets in and out of the point.
If you ask me, and I'm not a skirmish expert, but playing with these guys throughout the past couple weeks, right? Charlie and Alpha seem to be like the most important for both the North and the South. Bravo is almost like a giant distraction, right?
Yeah, it seems like it.
If you can ford across that river and push the enemy team's home points, you can apply a lot of pressure, trap them in spawn because the map is so small. and eventually just, you know, slowly take control of Bravo.
Shooting.
The enemy has been reinforced.
So this is 1 wave to 1 wave. Both teams will get 1 final respawn unless an objective is captured. Heavy defense on Charlie here.
Capture an objective now.
Some interesting weapon choices here.
The enemy has no reinforcements.
The sniper.
That's but that is these jungle maps here. The carbines is of course a really good option here. So we have a level 1. That's interesting.
That was an Epic Games player that is playing and bought the game on Steam in order to download the custom maps
Sweet.
without having to do the manual method.
Yeah, Mentor curious, of course. Just there's also a lot of standing around, just waiting to see if somebody peeks. So he's
It is
looking into A.
6v6 right now. 6v5. South is up. Minutemen are up.
Let's see here.
6v4.
Oh, there it is. The confrontation's gonna come. Ooh, shit. Meta comes out on top.
You know what we haven't seen yet?
Nope.
A Punji kill.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, there's too much sprinting right there. That's gonna get you killed.
Gotta be slow. Yeah, that was kind of silly. It's made this substantially more difficult for
the remaining here.
the Dinosaur team.
But again, Jay coming out on top, kill wise. And going SKS is also a brave choice.
I mean, yes, Jay has 7 kills right now, as expected from Jay, but can we talk about the epic gamer that's on par with him with also 7 kills, level 1?
Yeah.
But like we saw earlier today, like killing potential is huge in any game. Don't get me wrong. But it really seems like in this game mode, in these situations, communication, non-verbal communication over, you know, dozens and dozens of hours of playing with the same guys, really important and can easily be used to overcome. That's unfortunate.
Hey, there we go.
Beaten this time. Fall back.
So there you go. I don't know if you pulled up the chat there, but Sam, the South team captain, said that we are holding, we are not pushing. That is why they had to come out of those spots. So that's the in-house rule in effect.
Yeah.
Not bad. Somebody said that Henry was killed by a Punji. Damn.
Oh.
I missed it.
Yeah. And the server's just lacking out a bit here.
Oh, they're good.
No, it's just me at the older servers when I'm trying to reconnect here.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Like, why is it doing this to me now?
I'm not sure. Is there anything that I can assist with?
I just can't see your servers. That's just the...
Is you have they're unranked right now, so do you happen to have a filter turned on?
I fucking keep turning it off. Oh, I don't know. I can see at first, like the second server. That's
Let me pull the IP for you, and then
Yeah.
I'll write you the command. Get that for you.
yeah.
There you go, Anthony. So right now, the Minutemen are in control of 2 objectives. They were able to take control of Bravo again. They are up 2 waves to 1. They are pushed pretty darn deep into the VC spawn area, really.
The enemy has no reinforcements.
That was somewhat quick.
Yeah, it happened extremely fast.
But yeah, it doesn't seem like the VC teams are busy trying to push out. But of course, when you're stuck in home base almost, then
It's tough.
Capture an objective now.
I will say that that's one thing that this game translates to. This game mode translates to pretty darn well. The control of space, right?
yeah,
So important. If somebody is basically keeping them trapped in spawn, you need to have another layer of, player behind that guy when he goes down, so that you don't give up 30, 40, 50 meters.
yeah. Now let's see here. Jay's is pushing out. See if he can do anything. And of course, I don't have INI or indie file, what it's called, like instant rendering on. So we can't see the same as some of the people, of course, can.
It's not too bad on this map, but it does affect the trees with the mantles on it for sure.
Yeah. So Jay's pushing around here. B trying to get some picks inside B. And this sure is hitting something. Yeah. But it again comes down to the discipline. Is the US able just to stand their ground and not expose anything? Then
60 seconds to cap the point.
is Jay gonna spot him down there underneath? Yeah, there you go. So he's slowly getting. Oh, he's gonna see the next one. He's gonna have to move with the hand grenades.
So there's one last Minutemen on B. Technically 2.
Gonna be interesting here. Oh, good shot. JC is moving methodically here. Oh, he has to cross. He has to get into the open. Yeah, it's some pretty nice maneuvering from Jay here.
Be careful and capture an objective.
It's all this Fortnite gaming, man, and Overwatch.
Yeah. Pretty interesting.
It's crazy though. You watch some of these more, some of the top 100 people in the game, right?
Mechanite coming in. Oh, he didn't get away with that one. Oh, he got sandwiched here pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they knew exactly where he was, so there was no reason to make it more difficult. Okay, Mechanite goes down. Let's see here. Oh.
Oof. Where is the last man?
Yeah, aren't they missing a Stonewall Jackson, actually?
So Stonewall played earlier today. He's a part of the 12 big guys. And that was the match that we both kind of missed.
Yeah.
And the final score for that one was 3-1.
Oh.
Corn's Chosen won that one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there's a relationship between Jay and Stonewall Jackson, but
Did I just?
at least the Stonewall Jackson we're talking about.
I think I just flashed the password. So hey ho. But
It's all right. I'm here. If I need to kick anybody, I got the power to. What's the server's fault?
Hmm.
You know what I forgot to do though is run the demo rec, so let's not judge me on that.
okay, so here comes the push. So it's gonna be interesting. What I'm always interested in people that are struggling. So when people are struggling, I'm always interested in, are people able to change what they're doing, or are they just gonna keep doing the same thing? So the interesting here is going to be if the former Australian team is able to actually change up what they're doing. And perhaps, see, hey, B is irrelevant. Let's just push directly to C and A and see if we can have them come to us.
Yeah, the Minutemen have a plan, and you can see what it is. It is cap that middle objective. We'll get home, wait for the waves to go down, then force them out with that in-house rule.
Yeah.
That's pretty savage actually, because they have an excellent defense along that river line. I don't know if you've tried to go through there and see all the guys that are hiding in there, but they are not pushing at all. They're extremely comfortable.
It's gonna be Mechanite over there. Oh my fucking god, that's some.
Somebody's using a Mosin?
I think so. I think a lot of people underestimate when they go up against Mechanite how effective he actually is with that machine gun. That's pretty fucking crazy.
He can be.
Because as we saw in last round, how Emperor Monks actually, struggled with getting secure that last kill with the machine gun. It can be difficult. The spread is kind of wild, but okay, let's see here what Mr. Sticks can do. Ooh, they're close. They're close. Close. Close to the point. And they're pushing in together.
Capture an objective now.
Ooh. That could almost have gone badly. Okay, so they're reacting now to A, that's getting capped. So
They need to. If they don't stop that, that's a whole nother wave coming in. And it looks like that they were able to with those grenades. That is so unfortunate.
yeah.
They were so close to getting another wave. Vicious counter.
Yeah.
So there's the team captain calling out the command where they're going to push for the final point. And that should be it relatively soon.
Not bad.
Retreat. We'll have to try again.
So that's a clean sweep by the Minutemen.
Yeah.
Maybe the people that voted knew what was up.
Might have been.
By the way, was there a Q&A from Tripwire Interactive Deeds was talking about before the first match? There was no Q&A this week. The questions are with Tripwire. We are waiting on their glorious reply, and we will be covering them in dead space for future games. Unless Anthony wants to do a whole thing.
No, yeah, we should actually put out a prize for the people that can guess Tripwire's answers.
Oh yeah.
To the questions. That's
Yeah, that's we could do something like that. I think that we can throw something together. I don't know how we would rate the winner, but it definitely
by
would
the
be
best answers, by the best possible answers.
So while we're waiting here for the teams to swap, something to think about, Anthony, was a question. Somebody had submitted a question for us.
Yes.
And the question was, Deeds and Anthony, who do you think is the most overrated player in the game?
That is spicy. The most overrated player.
Overrated.
Hmm.
You don't have to answer it now.
No,
Just
no,
think
I'm,
about it.
yeah, I'm just thinking.
Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to think about it too.
Yeah.
So you gotta. They're basically asking us to throw shade, you know. But
Yeah,
how do you
yeah,
do it in a politically correct
yeah,
manner,
yeah,
not
yeah.
insult the player?
I know this like. Okay, let's see here if something different's gonna happen now. So now the foot is on the other shoe, or the shoe is on the other foot. So
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Huge
Yeah.
change in disposition from their team. Look at that push.
yeah, that's going for B. That's yeah, they're doing something different now. That's for sure. Oh.
Woo. Vicious fight over B right now.
Oh, yeah. That's those phosphorus grenades are so fucking terrifying, and then the shotgun.
The Dinosaur Consortium was able to
Ooh.
take B in force and then
Yeah.
just instantly got swarmed.
Yeah, for sure. And now the last guy with the shotgun, Mr. Fish Sticks, is getting hunted here. So this seems kind of excessive. Have you seen all the three players just lying basically on top of each other underneath B? That's interesting if that's actually a tactic. Just bunch up as much as fucking possible.
I mean, if I think in this game mode, it's a lot about holding angles, right? And if you find that angle where no one's looking at you, might as well, right?
Yeah.
And just hope a grenade doesn't hit you.
That's the thing. But yeah, they are holding 3 points right now. The question is if it's a
There is fighting
defensible-
going on underneath on C. The South team holding the underground on Charlie right now.
Oh, let's go down underneath. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
a
shit.
team kill. Look how quick they are to react to that.
That's crazy.
They came in from all three entrances. I don't know if you got a chance to catch that.
No,
but
no,
oh my
I
goodness.
just came just to the team kill. That's So now it's interesting if South is going to push. Is going to push A. That's
I think another key thing, like for this map, right, where you can get swarmed so quickly,
We have been
is that
reinforced.
maybe only cap with like 1 or 2 guys. Let the rest of the team control the lanes and control the fields of fire, instead of just dedicating so many to the objective.
that's for sure.
Mr.Deds is the most overrated player. Probably.
Oh. So they're dancing around the bush. It's gonna be a confrontation here. Leaning. No. Can they hear each other?
This is looking good for the first time.
Yeah, but this is when people are just standing around. Like we have 2 players basically on top of each other here, but they're just leaning. Oh, shit. Oh, he goes the other way. No.
There's no reason to be aggressive. Just
Nope. Why? Like,
tell them to come to you, like they did, right? Use that in-house game rule. There's no reason to go in there after them. Make them come to you.
yeah.
Or maybe they're just trying to make a statement.
Yeah. So what is yeah, so it's 1-0, so that's yeah, I understand why they really want to show what's up, but oh, Jay goes down.
Yikes.
Whoops.
That was a hell of a shot. Let's see if we'll see anything. Balzac with the call out. We are holding.
Yeah, that's important. That's important that somebody's actually, you know, saying that, hey, this is what we need to do, and then it's the thing. Does the team listen? And as well in this game with this kind of thing, you know, if you stand still and just waiting to see what happens, it's if you're just standing still, you're gonna have an advantage. That's for sure.
Even Fishstick saying we're holding.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Are you gonna?
You guys gotta move.
Oh, the sniper. The sniper has been brought. Oh, the AK. Okay, here comes the push on B.
So Sauce is the last one alive. I lost him. No,
Yeah,
he's still in the same damn
yeah.
spot. He is
No,
not.
no,
He
he's
is
moving.
not.
He saw he's moving up. He's moving nice and slowly. Oh, he's engaging.
Did he get him?
I don't think there was anybody there. He was just checking the walls. But that's
No, there's a
dangerous,
guy-
right?
I think there's a guy in that hut. You watch Sauce. I'll go check. Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Okay.
He was shooting at someone.
Let's see here. Why are you running? Why are you running, son?
Oof.
Fall back. Lost this time.
Yeah, that's the question. Why are you running? Okay, so a slight upset here. So that's
see.
that looks good.
That was a good focus from the Dinosaur Consortium. That was
Yeah, but
maybe they're just feeling each other out.
but the dinosaurs here now just stopping, looking at B and then stopping. But yeah, the exchange again. Like this viewpoint people seem to be super drawn into that.
I think that both these team strategies is going to rely on that in-house rule, right? Controlling the 2 points. Oh man.
Oh, so Mechana going with the shotgun. Oh, the dishonor.
What kind of shotgun was it?
I think it's just a standard one. Oh, shotgun. Yeah, the curse of the shotgun.
That's what he gets for picking it up. I feel like it's the same thing with a thumper or an RPG.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, Stonewall is in the chat with the strong rebuttal on
What is the in-house rule? So there's 2 in-house rules, D's, which is once the waves are 0-0, once you're dead, dead man don't talk, so there's no ghosting. And then the other in-house rule is that if a team controls both objectives and the game reaches sudden death, that team has the option to push the final objective, or they can say that they're going to hold because they held both objectives throughout the duration of the match, forcing the enemy team to make progression towards them. Thanks, Gandalf.
Nice shooting there from Jay. Takes down Mechanite, yeah.
Capture an objective now.
So a concerted push by the dinosaurs.
They're gonna need
he's gonna
to.
see that. Oh, he didn't see that. Mechanite just takes the revenge there. Oh, he's gonna flank all of them. They're right there in the smoke. Oh, did they go under down? Yeah, okay, they're underneath. The Dinosaur Consortium is pushing downstairs, see?
Oh my gosh. They're gonna get another wave?
I just know
Yeah.
Charles is out.
Get out of here!
We have been
What?
reinforced.
They couldn't stop it!
Yeah.
That is huge. Now that the sea needs to be reinforced immediately, right? To make sure that they... Oh.
Oy, Jesus, that was nice.
Oh.
Those underground firefights there is fucking brutal.
Imagine how loud that'd be in real life, man.
Yeah, fucking
You can go down
hell.
there and shoot in the hole.
Yeah, basically kill somebody just with the concussion. That's people up there obsession with short barrel rifles. You know, they've never shot a gun in those, like, or rifle.
In an enclosed space?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Wow. Wow!
What an upset, like,
Fall back.
dinosaurs
The Minutemen had that! They lost that home base, and that just... Woof! Yikes.
yeah, it says you can't get too confident, like, because the Dinosaur Consortium, it doesn't have bad players. It's just inexperienced, and they haven't played that much together, so, you know, there could be an upset here. Let's see again if people are pushing B. Yeah. Dinosaurs coming, and...
This aggressive play by both teams, it's like watching Lang Bay all over again. Flash in the middle, but over Bravo this time.
Yeah.
Both teams are just... They've realized how important that is. This is so cool.
Yeah, C's getting capped again by Minutemen. Yeah, but there's a lot of people just working the angles around B,
Yeah.
so the people approaching gets it in the back. So you can kind of sweep around. You can push in, and then you can sweep around both sides and kind of start picking people off. You're super...
I literally... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're just super exposed underneath those rafts down there.
I literally was just about to say that this game mode will teach you the importance of controlling a lane and watching your friend go down and just reacting to that threat, which seems to be what they're doing, right? Like, just like you said, on the approaches, they identify it, they react, and it's really cool to watch.
Yeah. So kind of half the team going in and then the other half defending. So here we go again.
Somebody made a damn mistake. They gave Jay an M60.
Yeah. So now it's interesting if they're gonna do the same thing again and push Charlie. They had success with that. If the dinosaurs are gonna just push Charlie and then set up there.
You know, Anthony, you might have the answer to this, and I'm kind of curious at it because I was hinting at it earlier, but Jay walks into a bar with an M60. Mechanite walks into a bar with an M60. Who leaves?
I think the guy that spots the other one first. That's
The enemy has no reinforcements.
I'll still go ahead out of my comfort zone and say that while both of those players very well respected with that weapon, Hummus Homicide is probably my favorite M60 gunner and always will be my favorite M60 gunner.
Yeah. Yeah, I prefer more aggressive, like, because anybody that, as soon as somebody starts talking about suppressive fire, I just get a rash on my ball sack for sure, instantly. It's just, please don't fucking mention that.
Oh, look at that.
Let's have a look here.
It is
So,
0-0.
It is. And Jay's still up, and
He's got to stay up, man.
yeah,
They're up 2 rounds right now, but he's got to stay up. They can win it right here.
yeah.
Just end it, you know.
They could.
Don't flirt with disaster. Just clean
Just-
sweep Minutemen,
yeah.
clean sweep DC, get to the
Just
next
take
map.
the time. Just take the time.
But you can see that the Minutemen did devote a little bit more heavy defenses to Charlie there.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. They're not gonna let that happen again. So there is a duel here with our epic game store player just sitting in the river with the enemy just the other side of the bush again.
Tom and Jerry moment.
Mm-hmm.
Look at yeah, I see it.
So whoever shoots first or makes a noise.
Here.
Just fart out there. It's just-
Oh, actually, there's an enemy. There's a VC on B right now that if he just looked down the river, he would have had line of sight on him.
Okay, here Mechanite is moving, running, like. Let's just see here.
He's right
Oh,
there.
the sniper. The sniper.
Stay alive, be careful, and capture an objective.
All right, so now it is sudden death. It is a 6v6.
Oh, here is Jay. Okay, here comes the push. The push for B.
Damn.
Great. So, it's the question. Is this a fake? Or are they gonna react to it? Could be, you know. Would be interesting. Just start capping, and then as soon as you start capping, start running towards C. Just to see if the enemy reacts to you.
3v4, man.
Ooh.
2v4.
Just ran into that. Yeah.
But the last 2 guys on the DC right now look like pretty solid fraggers.
Yeah.
It's down to Cinnamon. We've seen it clutch earlier today. Do you think he's got it?
I think could be. I just don't think like I wouldn't hope that somebody like Mechanite would let himself get.
Yikes.
You know, no, he wouldn't.
Fall back. We've lost this time.
You know, I think I have a question with the most overrated player. Or I gotta
Yes.
get the answer. I would say any commander that asks his radio men to follow him. That's probably anybody that thinks that that's a good idea.
That's a hot take straight off the press right there.
Hmm.
That was a very political answer too.
So-
I don't know. Most overrated player.
Because I don't think that there's people that are super overrated. Like there is people which are accused of all kinds of things, but they're not like where everybody's like talking about how good they are. Because the people that are mentioned that are good are really good, but
You know, I'll do it. I'll name drop.
Mhm.
I'll name drop. I'm gonna say that I think, and I don't even know if this player plays the game anymore. The most overrated player, in my mind, Commander, main, probably God Emperor Trump.
Ooh, yeah. He was where he wasn't overrated was was with RPG. Like he was fucking crazy with the RPG.
Mm-hmm. And not like these fake God Emperor Trumps that you see. I'm talking
No,
about
no,
the
the
OG
real,
one
yeah,
from
yeah,
a few years
yeah,
ago. Yeah.
Oh, here goes Sea Underground again. It's getting dirty. Oh my fucking god.
The chat is partaking in the shenanigans though. They said break the vices. I
Break
never knew
the
break the
vices.
vices was good at the game, and neither did I know that Soviet Womble was good at the game.
Oh.
But if
And-
that's the case, we should just put all the streamers on there, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, what the hell happened? Extremely aggressive play by the Minutemen.
Yeah, it's
this
basically that
go-around.
is that underground again. The B underground is C underground was super contested, but it got cleared out. So
This Epic Games player is no joke, man.
no, like
Kin Strebla. Kin
the-
Strebla.
is that his like do we know where he's from? What
I
Wait.
don't know. Let me do some research. Kin is what his Discord tag is officially. But well, that's impressive.
Ooh, fixed misses, 2 misses. He gets him on the 3rd shot with the shotgun. Like what?
Oof.
Point blank range. No.
See, if you had a duck bill, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
So again, we have that B stuff, that B.
This
contention.
B maneuver is gonna be so important right
Yeah.
here. There's 0 waves left. If the South team is able to cap this, and it looks like they're going to,
Yeah.
they will get a whole nother wave.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's well worth it. Just staying alive. There it comes. Now this is gonna be interesting.
And those guys that tried to rush and save it are just completely out of position now.
Yeah. Gonna be interesting to see what they actually do with this. Like, are they gonna move on the same objective, or what are they gonna do?
Capture an objective.
Modelo Time had Kin dead to rights, and he turns around and Mags
fucking-
dumps him with an M16. Wow.
Yeah. So it looks
Wow.
like it's gonna be a wrap right here.
That's it. So the series is going to be tied 1-1.
And there we go.
Retreat. We'll have to try again.
Wow. That was good. Good
That's-
showing for both teams there. They're figuring it out.
Really, really, really well. So that's 1-1.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a
Did
spicy
Gandalf say the
meatball.
most overrated player is Full Throttle? Get out of here. I mean, he's a particular flavor of human being. He has some spicy comments, which I personally love. But he's intelligent and smart as a whip. So I don't know about overrated.
No, I don't think. I think the most that are is some meme Reddit comments.
I mean,
I think some people thought that a lot of people on back in the day when it was Bloodbath was big, that a lot of people playing on Bloodbath were overrated when they would talk about how good they were, but the only thing they could was stacking the team and smashing, random people joining, and then
you do experience that, and when you put yourself in a position like a tournament like this or competitive play, right? When you branch out, like me reaching out, our community relied heavily on you, General Sir Anthony, when we first started getting into the competitive scene. It's tough, man. It is not for everyone. It is stressful. You lose friends. People will argue. I'm not even joking, man. It is hard. It is fucking hard.
But it's
And
it's well worth it getting in, because you get the true measure of like of your stuff. Like how does your team work together? What do you need to work on? Because you're gonna get punished.
yes,
If
I honestly believe that, making that effort was worth it, at least for me as an individual player, because it does. The playing field opens up greatly. The skill level is no longer just your small scale community. And I mean, way back in the day when it was like Aristotle, God Emperor Trump, myself, and Bocephus as commanders on like the 508 servers or our server when it was first started a few years back. Like that was like those matches were so much fun. But when you talk competitive play, like there's big difference from competitive play and just enjoying a public game and going talking shit with other regulars.
Oh yeah. So there's gonna be a bit of a break here, so we can.
Yep,
Yeah.
5-minute break.
So I really think that challenging yourself, because it's easy playing with your friends on Discord and then just smashing new guys. But when you actually have the courage to put a team together and actually play against other people, I think really it shows your team's character. If either either you take the loss and be like, hey, okay, we lost because we weren't good enough, or you just say either somebody was cheating or there was lag or some sort of excuse, basically. So and that has been your big forte, that you guys with you at the helm, Deeds, have been able to actually take some losses but still have been positive about the experiences, and that has made you grow up as a community.
We have gotten our ass kicked probably for like a year straight, like just to figure it out, right? To apply, like, because like what works for one community doesn't always work for you. You have to figure out how you can employ your team to the best, right? And that can look very, very differently on a competitive scene.
It really can.
But I do agree that it is worth it. But it is extremely stressful because there's so many growing pains, so many. You don't know about instance rendering, you don't know about this, and if the people that you match up against, so like for our example, DMC, who's a part of this tournament, our very first competitive match was against them when they went under the alias the Twitch Clan, and we had no idea what we were walking into. Needless to say, we got our ass kicked. But it can be a very frustrating experience when you learn that, okay, this is what you need. This is how you need to play the game, or this is what settings you need, or like these are the meta guns, type of thing.
Yeah.
And it's really difficult to wrap your brain
And
around
when
all
actually
that crap.
when people are thinking, okay, we need to kind of go methodically at this, but there is some very specific things on each map that you need to take care of. There is specific ways of playing it, because the games are not balanced. So there is some maps where, for example, Firebase Georgina, there is a very specific ticket thing you need on specific points. Not to bleed out all your tickets. So there's, you need to know these ratios, and it really doesn't matter how it's going if you don't know these specific,
Yeah, the team leader needs to have, I don't even know what we want to call it, that sixth sense where you like lick your fingers, stick it up in the air, and you're just like, you can just feel it, Like you need to have someone with enough skill in the game. Live, warm up, not live, free for all. Okay.
Yeah, especially this like that is, and that's always been my opinion, that's the hallmark of a commander. That's because anybody can sit and push buttons. That's the easy stuff, but actually knowing on what maps to do what and when, and just be able to have the confidence to actually carry it out and take the responsibility and say, when I tell you to pull back, you're gonna pull back. There's no questions asked. It's just do what I tell you to do when I tell you to do it, and that's because you take responsibility for what's going on, and then that carries a lot of things, because you can win or you can lose the game pretty easily by doing that.
We got a Stonewall in the comments here saying Sevrar, most overrated player.
Sarah.
Yeah. He's the guy with like that would wear like the rice hat when he was streaming.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. Yeah, the guy with the RPG.
Yep. with the RPG, Maticking the whole nine. So
Yeah. He was the guy from like quite. I think I saw some videos he put up recently, like with this game Quake. I've never played it myself, but it looks like somebody's having a epileptic seizure with all the fucking jumping around. But
yeah, Quake is super fast.
yeah, but I understand how he's that good at shooting games when he does that. Because if you can shoot somebody with that kind of game, then you can kill anybody in any game. But yeah, he never showed up for any, like he never signed up for any community or any games or anything. It would have been interesting seeing him, playing.
And like you said, I think that's a huge step though, and it's a huge commitment to be like, I want to play this game in a more competitive scene, because you just get eventually, whether you're on the grind to 99 and it takes you 6, 7, 800 hours, whatever, to get to level 99, if you're good, and then on top of that, you in that process of just doing the same thing over and over and over again, you just get bored, right? You're like,
Oh yeah.
the people that I'm playing with on the server aren't challenging enough for me. They're not pushing me enough. There's no competing. You have reached your pinnacle at that stage in public game playing.
Oh,
And then when you kind of do something a little bit organized like this, that opens up the playing field with some of the best players, top 100 players in the game, you really you get humbled, and it's a damn hard pill to swallow.
And it is because when a lot of people go around thinking that they're the shit, and if you all of a sudden get your shit kicked in like royally, just get basically get run over, like you don't even exist on the map, that's always a hard pill to swallow. And as you say, you can do two things. You can either say somebody's hacking, or you can say, hey, what happened? How do we learn from this? So, yeah.
Capture an objective now.
So Gandalf just gave himself away in the chat. I guess he's a mega server level 99.
Yeah. But again, this Quang 3, one of my favorite maps, actually, to be honest. So much you can actually do on that map when you're playing 32v32.
You see Jay right now? He's literally in the roof of a building.
Oh yeah, that. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, there's a bunch of those buildings you can basically. And he can actually shoot from inside the roof.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, Bjarne,
I guess that one's better.
Yeah. Yes. That's when we played, you guys as Battalion C, and you really took it well, the loss, and did it really well and learned from it, and other people that have played us, like when Bloodbath and Broken Arrow did, it really wasn't that graceful, and we again also tried getting Twitch to players, but they didn't have any interest in that. So it's always interesting when you're actually looking at losing a game. Like how do you react to that? Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, of course, Bjarne. Yeah, we can't. No exploiting.
Here we go. Sergeant Bjorn says, I always say somebody is hacking.
Yeah.
And Sergeant Bjorn, what I have to say to that is because you didn't know whips existed until yesterday. So you can now officially play the game.
Yeah, welcome aboard, son. Okay, shit. Okay, now it's on.
It is go time. Some slow
so-
loaders on the VC team, Jesus. Or did they lose some?
So I really think that I hope somebody's gonna go for the church tower. That's the OG
So,
move.
Anthony, what I will say is that what is super strong on this map is holding the roads. There's not that much. There's not that much like debris cluttering most of the road angles. And if you can set a machine gun down at the right angle you can literally lock down all of this, right? So this is
Oh, yeah,
kind of like
sure.
similar to like Way Compound.
But
in
here they
terms of
go. Here they go. Here they go. So let's just have a look here. So Minutemen are US. Okay. Okay, so A's getting capped. Nope. So there is really a lot of spots. There's really a lot of spots you can get into here where it's not necessarily on the point, but you're still able to actually protect the points by actually hitting the roads.
yeah, this is it's interesting. So I don't want to like necessarily give this away on stream, but I understand that the objectives are in the shape of an L, right? So the left side of the map is more important, but the right side is critical to locking down a lot of things. You could get to that top road and set
Yeah.
a machine gun down, and if you
But
can control
I'm
that,
looking my
you
angle right here up on the road, like the G6 roof. You can basically hit the US team in the spawn when they spawn.
exactly.
If you get a
Yeah.
machine gun up there.
Yeah, or just lay down in the road. There's a lot of this
There's a
part of
lot
the
of
map
things.
I think is very, very important.
But the US team actually managed here to dig in, and are they gonna go for the push, or are they just gonna secure their position here? That's the question. But they're not watching the road right now, and the VC team is pushing back up. But a Rhino secured that. And
Where the
he's
hell
going
are they?
Thompson. That's a brave choice.
Oh, the Thompson is great.
Nobody in the tower. What?
A lot of people underestimate how effective submachine guns are in this game. The damage is
Oh, yeah.
just off the charts. Like they do more damage than most of the rifles.
Of course. Do you go when you have the Thompson? Do you scroll up the iron sight?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And then I aim low and
Yeah.
I typically leave it on full auto.
Of course.
Because
Of course.
I play.
You can tap it pretty
Yep.
comfortably, can't you? Oh. Oh, was that just a double right there? Oh. Nicely done here by Red. He's some hand grenades. Did he just clear it all? I think he
crazy.
did.
So even with the double control of the objectives, they're still on the same waves.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do here.
Enemy has no reinforcements.
Yeah, but hopefully that, for themselves, that the Minutemen think, hey, why are we, like, hopefully they learned, that it's, why are we pushing, Because if you look at it, right now, the VC is waiting for them. They're not moving, they're just sitting there.
Yeah, but I definitely use that Thompson, scroll the sights up, and then we'll burst fire at full auto. Because I typically like to play pretty aggressive. I think my optimal engagement range is probably anything under 60 meters. I'm not a long range sharpshooter boy. I can be. I'm just not the best at it. This game favors the bold for sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so here comes the... Oh, what a shot. Was that a shotgun right there? Oh, no. Yeah, it was.
What is going on? Mentok causing havoc in the back line. Oh no, he's down.
Oh, those hand grenades. They're dangerous. But just very, very patient play here from the US team.
What an ass whooping by Flamis though. Opening round,
Stay
dropping
alive.
9 kills so
Mhm.
far.
Mhm.
And
First
capture the
round.
objective.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's them shotguns.
Oh, he is using a trench gun, huh?
Mhm.
Oh, he called it out. They called it out right there, holding.
Yeah, not you can't hold it against him. He is American, so he can't. He has to use those.
Shotgun's 300-meter optimal engagement range.
Oh, there comes the hand grenades. Oops.
So interesting call.
Yeah, so VC, World Discipline VC, just again running like crazy. Yeah, you can hear that so far away.
Retreat.
I don't even know
Get
if
the
he knew
hell
what to
out
do,
of there.
man. I mean, what do you do in that situation, right?
Oh yeah, but you don't sprint. That I keep on saying that, but I do that myself all the fucking time.
I'm a little bit extreme. And I actually tell my guys this too when we play like competitive games. Unbind the fucking sprint key. Like, I'm serious. Just
Yeah.
it's so damn important to control your lane. And the amount of times that I have died from sprinting and being like, if I didn't sprint, I wouldn't have died, is astronomical, right? Like, it's
Let's
just
see who gets to be first. Yeah, the US grenades out first, and again the VC is not pushing it. What? They're late.
so well-disciplined VC has a fantastic angle, but he was not able to engage effectively with that AK at what the hell is that? 160, 130 meters, probably. Each grid 72,
Shit,
probably like
who was that?
130. Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. Those build-up areas here. Ah, there's something with the communication on the US team right now. They're not really. Yeah, so the US presence on B just got wiped by a single guy with an AK because they didn't fucking communicate. Yeah, it looks like Sam might get outflanked here. Ah, he didn't.
These grenades, man, the fighting over B
Yeah,
is
it's just...
it's tough.
Yeah.
One thing that I am seeing though, and I'm just bringing it up because I brought it up earlier today. Lot of North American players favoring that M14 over the M16,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy because you have people like it was basically Gile and Skarky, which
Mm-hmm.
I say top 100 players. They probably more realistically maybe top 25.
Probably,
either.
you know, it's. I have a pretty clear, like probably top 5. Those two.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you're just talking pure killing power, and you know, it's very obvious. Gule is a big fan of the ability to spam the M16, and Skark is a big fan of the M14. You know, she says that it's basically just a mass, but with a bigger magazine. So
And then don't even get me started on the L1.
no, that's an obvious giver. Like, there's no reason not to, is there?
So we're 2 waves to 1. The Minutemen are up a wave on the Dinosaur Consortium.
Enemy
Yeah.
has no
And
reinforcements.
it's yeah, and in total it's how was it? It was dinosaurs. No, it was 1-1, right? So
And the North team, the Dinosaur Consortium, has to figure out a way to stop the South from reaching B.
yeah,
Like, just stop them from reaching B because they're going in there. They're
Yeah.
trying to win those close quarters combat fights, and they're They're getting wiped the floor.
Yeah,
They got to figure out how to stop people
I don't
from getting
understand why the South doesn't just or sorry, the North just don't have one guy running A and then everybody else runs B.
Again, the right side of the map, man, is
Mm-hmm.
for the most part. I mean, there's people over there right now.
But I think people are afraid that it's too far away from the combat zone. But it's a good way to get up somewhere and set up and really hit the spawn waves. But yeah.
Lamus with 15 kills, Hydros with 10. No one has broken 10 on the Dinosaur Consortium yet.
No. Oh boy.
Out. There's no winning this.
Yeah, it's not says Plup was always top, but yeah, that's rip Plup. But yeah,
Rest in
as
peace,
I
brother.
see it right now, if you look at the top, Henry, Skarke, October, Gülle, of course, Hankman, and so on. So
Sergeant Bjorn trying to give me an educational note, and the M16 is better than the M14 because of ping. I've never played on a European server, so I honestly would have no idea.
why do
Never.
you think, Deeds, that there is significantly more like high fracking European players than North American players?
I don't think the game's
If you look at the player, when I'm talking like high, the people that are able to get 100 as riflemen in a game, like on a regular basis, those kinds of people. Because with Commander, even I can get 100 kills, so really.
I'm thinking about your question. I just want to keep
yeah.
trolling Bjorn here. I've never played on a European server, Bjorn. I have no idea. I would pick the M14 even if I were to play on a European server, maybe. Like maybe if there was any footage of me playing on a European server or something like that, I'd probably pick the M14 and just Magnum.
So Jay
But
here,
that's
now
just
they're
me.
actually locking down B, and he's has the machine gun set up, the RD, looking straight at the entry point.
But you see, they've given up the right side of the map, and they are able to apply pressure on the church now. You know, like. And why do I think that European players can drop 100 kills?
Like why do you think that there is more, like on average, high killing European players?
I don't know. You guys share your hacks, probably, right? You get them at a discount through the European Union.
Yeah, of course. But
I don't. That's a tough question. But you have. I'm not disagreeing with your point. I think that there are more high fragging 100 round European players. But I mean, there's a lot that goes into that, and I'm a very analytical person, so I'd be like, what games have they played before? You know, how long have they played it?
yeah, but there's like. It's just interesting to me. Is it something about how the Americans think about gaming? Is it more, that a lot of young American people are more like, perhaps have not as much as a gaming mentality, perhaps a bit more of like a militarized mentality with, teamwork and Roger and, covering fire and that kind of stuff?
I think that when it comes down to it, right? If I were to point. And this is me completely making shit up and pulling stuff out of my ass. So don't judge me for this. I think that it's because games like Call of Duty have been so popular in North America for the past 20 years, right? And those maps are small. The fighting is quick. You know, even Quake. Like you mentioned that you've never heard of Quake. Quake is huge in North America, right? Tribes, like these games that reward very fast, aggressive gameplay. And this is one of those games that it still rewards fast and aggressive gameplay, but not in the same manner that like Call of Duty does.
But wouldn't if
Quake.
North Americans played a lot of Quake, wouldn't they be better at like shooting shit? Like be
I
better
don't
at
think
fracking.
so. I think that shit moves a lot slower, right? So it just
Mm,
it just depends. You know, if you're
yeah.
if you look at games like you got like if I were to compare RS2, you got to compare it to a slower first
Mm,
person shooter like Counter-Strike, Go,
yeah.
Rainbow Siege, and those games rely more on pixel hunting rather than just
Yeah.
the raw speed and the jumping and the crazy shit that you see
Mm,
in like Quake or Tribes or Unreal Tournament even. I mean, that game's been dead. I think the last one came out 2008. But
mm-hmm.
you know, we play North Americans play these games like Call of Duty way more, right?
Mm.
Arma 3, like if you're not playing Arma 3 if you play a computer, and there's not many people making tactical. If you this is not
Yeah, so it's
Rise of
more
2 is not a
role
tactical,
playing.
yeah.
It's more probably playing a bit more role play. Like that's what I was like. That perhaps there, it's a bit more like, for example, running around with a radio man or doing those kinds of things that are more like role play. I like stuff, and perhaps more that you think it's more tactical than just focusing on killing shit.
Yeah, I think that there are, and the game, the gaming, the first person, the shooter community of North America is split, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you haven't really had good tactical. I'll call it tactical. I'll use the word tactical. That is not the proper
Mm-hmm.
way to describe this, but there haven't been real many good tactical first person shooters that have come out.
No.
Like, and the last really great one that I love is like Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, like Tom Clancy games. But the Tom Clancy
Oh.
games that focus more on like an open world experience.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't promote competitive play like this, right?
No.
It's you work with your friends to eliminate a group of AI, which is super fun. It's just
Yeah.
not the same.
No.
That's a fucking good question, man. Way to put me on the spot. I'm
Yeah,
fucking
but it's
sweating after that
that's
one.
yeah. But that it's really something that because it's as well with like Counter-Strike players with like even
These
though
guys are back to back.
how many, if you look at the pro Counter-Strike players,
Damn.
but it's yeah.
We've lost. Fall back.
That is unfortunate. They lost because of the game mechanic there.
Yeah.
Brutal. So that
So
first
that's
round,
it.
that is a clean. It's not it. The series is 2-1.
2-1, yeah, of course, yeah.
Yep.
So of course, yeah. So it's gonna come down to the last.
And I think a big thing with Rising Storm 2 is that there's a lot of foliage in this game, right?
Mhm.
And there's a lot of tricks or.
But it
hints
was
of the
basically the same thing. So it was the same thing with RO2, for example.
Yeah. And I think it's just who it attracts, right? I think it's cool for most North Americans, but a lot of North Americans like I would consider our group and a couple other groups like Broken Arrow as the exception. Like no one really has the desire to compete, right? No one has a desire to grind it out and like deal with that stuff. They're just like, okay, let's play the game. We're good.
Yeah, basically, it was designed the same thing with RO2 with that the US would have some really populated servers with some really good gameplay, but when it came to like the competitors, there was only the only really competitive American team was the Stalingrad Bridge Club, but yeah. It would be interesting taking the 50 best players here and actually doing a survey, like take 25 good American players and then 25 Europeans, and then like giving them a questionnaire about where they the origins of their their skills come from.
I can say for me personally, I'm probably, like I said, the exception of the average typical North American player. Like I loved playing games like America's Army, Rainbow Six, very very much slower style of games. All the Tom Clancy games, absolutely loved them.
But wouldn't you say that's a more for like then again one of those tactical things?
Yeah,
having to think about and communicate and perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you would, but it prepares you for this type of game a little bit better because RS2 is like it's a game that goes under the guise that's a milsim or a tactical first-person shooter, but it's insanely arcadey. It's extremely fast,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
once you get comfortable with it, right? Like it's difficult. Like if you were to ask the majority of the popularity of RS2, they would probably even say that this game is a tactical, milsim game. And if you were to ask most of the veterans, we would probably laugh at you and say
Yeah.
this game is literally hardcore Call of Duty. Like this is what it is,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah, that's
that is a big B rush.
oh, let's see here. But it's again, as you said, like, why is nobody cutting off the roads? It's,
I don't know. They didn't play against me in the practices throughout the week. That's why. I'm
Oh.
certain Sergeant Bjarn or if Polar Wolf is listening or any of the Pickaxe Party or DMC is in the chat right now or watching this. We definitely played this map, and if they played this map with me, they know exactly where I was going, and I was killing quite a few people.
Oh, Jay here, long range machine gunning.
He's got the right idea.
Just pull out those traces out of the belt.
I love it, man. Why is the machine gunner class overpowered in this game? Because literally any teammate can walk up to you and just give you 200 rounds out of thin air.
Yeah.
Here you go, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks. Yeah, nobody really wants to use traces, but hey ho. Oh, down he goes.
Enemy has no
They're pretty good for night shoots.
Yeah, but otherwise it's just asking to get shot at.
Enemy has been reinforced.
Oh, there comes the push.
They're on Charlie?
Capture an objective now.
So how people not really reacting to this is
Our reinforcements are here.
Oof. This fighting over B is intense.
that is, sure is. Those crazy fucking C4
An
charges.
objective now.
This Epic Gamer, man, I don't even know if we can call him Epic Gamer. Has he been promoted to a Steam player, guys? Just top fragging, man. Just absolutely kidding.
Did you figure out like it'd be super interesting fucking know where he came from?
I don't know. I can't. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, full auto M16 though. He knows how to position himself, that's for sure.
I don't have much on this guy because he hasn't had a Steam account. Or at least been playing on Steam, so.
Let's just see what he does here. Is he gonna push? I think he's going for the back door.
Wow. The Dinosaur Consortium is currently up 5-2. We'll see if they can keep it. Flamus is alive for the Minutemen. He is the last man standing for the Minutemen. Correction.
Stay alive. Be careful and capture an objective.
So the hunt is on.
Can he do it? 1v1 1v4. He's taking one out. He's like a predator right now, man. Hunting.
Just a stationary predator. But yeah, he's gonna get a visitor, an epic store player straight up the ass right now. He's sprinting.
They know where he's at. He has made
They
it very
sure
clear.
Goes prone. Prone abuse.
The team is responding very quickly. Don't go in one at a time. Just got to contest the point. There you go.
Nope. Oh.
Oh,
Whoa.
Pull out.
like a pack of velociraptors from Jurassic Park came from both sides. I like this map. I haven't played this on the skirmish version either, but this is a fun skirmish map. I don't have
As
any
a nut
problems with it.
says, Quang Tree is the most underrated map. Really is.
Territories mode. Okay.
Mm-hmm. If I were ever to do a competition again, I would wanna Quang Tree to be in there.
All right, Anthony. I'll tell you what. You go get a 32-man team. We'll play Quang Tree. Deal.
Right now.
Yeah. All right. We'll fucking do it right now.
Oh, the bee rush. Fucking. Oh, there comes the enfilade. Oh,
Did they finally figure it out? You think?
Yeah, I know. I don't know who it is up there.
It's a sniper Modelo time.
Oh
He
my
is.
fucking god. Oh my god, the sniper. Yeah, just keep doing it, son.
Yeah,
Shoot.
and that's what I'm talking about. There's no one
Shoot.
contesting over here. Just keep holding it.
Shoot, you fucker. There you go.
Do it, you bitch. Fucking shoot.
Yeah, just like, don't fucking aim at shit. Just fucking shoot him. And he just leaves the position. That's fucking...
That's weird. That's wild. So I did something very similarly in that same spot that he was in, Anthony, but I do it with the machine gun, an RP-46.
Yeah.
And I literally just laid down and
Yeah, because that
let them
position
kept
right
running
there...
across the street. Yep.
That position right there, you know, if he's just gonna sit there and shoot them as they try and run across because they're gonna come back, that's obvious. You know, that's gonna force them to send somebody off the map and actually react to him. So, oh, Frenels is going on it. Oh, Ninfu. Yeah, it's also a great map. Shoot! Oh my god, the counter.
I'm not really
Oh my
quite
fucking god, that grenade.
Oh.
Oh, the machine gun. So Jay's countering the enfilade.
Smart of him.
Yeah, but that's why they needed that
hold that
SVD
angle.
up there.
Where the fuck they get a C4 from? Does a combat energy spawn with C4 on this map? So this map, there's something weird with this map. Like the Arvin get the M14, they don't get the M1 Grand. They get a C4.
But don't you think that's the tournament settings?
It's a map setting thing. I'm not really quite sure why the original map maker has it the way that he does. I'm certain if I looked at the comments, maybe he explains it, but...
Yeah, and guys, of course, if you want to watch more of this, remember to follow here on Twitch, and also you can join the Discord's linked down below. If you hashtag whatever Discord, you'll get a Discord link, all that good stuff, so you can turn in for the next ones.
Enemy has no reinforcements.
Yeah, there are some
Yikes.
teams here
That
that's
was,
gonna be super interesting to follow. That's for sure.
That was a vicious ass whooping right there.
Yeah.
The Dinosaur Consortium came in to try to take B in force, and they just got absolutely skunked. Like they lost 6-0.
Yeah, it's not a.
Ooh.
Yeah, and their kind of kills are showing it as well. So yeah, fuck, I'm tempted now. Fucking love to play Quang 3.
Yeah. Get a group of 32
Fucking-
people. I mean, I can make you a team captain. We can do a draft pick too. I usually put that in, and we'll usually get like
I don't
60.
want your filthy North American players on my team.
Oh, somebody cue the Bernies. I don't want your filthy ass nubs.
Yeah, exactly.
Scene from ASOW.
Yeah.
5 minutes later.
Only exceptions is fucking Fruity Loops. That's the only guy.
Did you see somebody turn that into a soundboard in our Discord?
Yeah, I saw that. That's fucking awesome. Fucking hell.
All right. That was. I don't know what the hell the Minutemen did differently there. I'm trying to process what happened. We saw them with the infilade a little bit.
Mhm.
We saw Jay Inslee counter it. I don't think that was the turning point in the match though.
It's
They
gonna be
just-
interesting now if they go back and do the same. Yeah, here it comes. The enfilade. Machine gun. No, it's the SVD again. Shoot! Shoot! It's the smoke. Shoot, you fucker. That's why they put up smoke. Shoot through it.
Well, they smoked it out, and he just said absolutely not.
Yeah, it's like, shoot! It's like smoke is not bulletproof, you just shoot through it. Yeah. Oh, the sniper. That's a grenade, son.
And I'm gonna give the Minutemen, played DMC their first round. Tough matchup. That's fucking brutal. There's no easy way around it.
Yeah.
But the Dinosaur Consortium has had issues of their own, right? So I know Anthony, you said the Australian team, and how it was supposed to work out is that a group of Australians did register for the tournament. It was supposed to be mostly a pre-made group called the Australian Dinosaur Consortium. And literally, like, maybe 2 days before their first match, they all just ghost left the Discord. And so,
But isn't that a
who-
continent full of convicts? So, like, what are you expecting?
all
there?
left. So they didn't even have like a real team captain. And this past week, Mentalk stepped up and was organizing the team and getting their shit together. So I hope that we'll see
It's
if we get an
basically
overtime game here.
Australia
but,
is basically a discount UK, right? A discount United Kingdom is basically
a dollar general UK.
Yeah, it's and you know how fucking shitty that place is. So, so yeah. Yeah, all hail Brexit. Yeehaw.
Interesting.
Capture an objective now.
Just gotta get away from that sprint key, man. That is getting them killed so much.
Yeah, and they just like again they keep doing the same thing. Why do they keep pushing B? Like, why not try and push A? Try the other side. Just like you can basically if you did a cross and contained B, you set up a machine gun one side, a machine gun the other side, let the enemy run into B, contain them inside B, and then just take A. That is what I would have, voted for. Just let them get in there, set up your machine gun, contain them
Capture
in
an
B,
objective
and
now.
that's it. Right now, they're fighting over 2 fucking lanes in B with hand grenades flying all over the place. It's fucking pointless. And they're doing the same over and over and over again.
Didn't get that grenade far enough.
Yeah, like B is the
They're
price.
gonna cap it though.
Yeah,
They
but
got it.
Reinforcements are here.
They need to
There we
reinforce
go.
that immediately because there is a huge north push. If they lose control over this, it's gonna be game. Super aggressive play by the Minutemen. They have no choice. They need to try to counter push that Bravo point. They're caught already across the street. They gotta keep moving forward. The question is, are they gonna win the firefights?
Capture an objective now.
Whew.
Damn. It looks like no.
Shit. No.
Woo!
Look at they bunching up. They're bunching up.
That grenade. The last 3 VC. I don't even know what you would call this. Yikes. Why are they peeking? They're losing it now. Oh!
But yeah,
Who come up behind? Who was that? Was that
There's no
Cinnamon?
winning
I
this.
think it
Cinnamon with the flank around the building, coming up from behind on all two. Oh no! Jeez! Wow! What a play by Cinnamon.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think if all teams here is going to be measured with against the DMC and Pickaxe, of course. So people
That
are
is-
gonna have to step up whatever they're gonna be doing. But let's see here again.
That is going to be
Oh.
the question. And I think that with the matchup today, the amazing matchup, honestly, probably the best the best 2 teams to play Skirmish ever in the history of RS2 between the Pickaxe Party and DMC.
Yeah.
And even though the Pickaxe Party did lose to DMC, and DMC does have that experience, being in the quote-unquote losers bracket, right, might not be bad for the Pickaxe Party because that's going to give them more time to work on that communication and work on the flow of things,
I just think it's for them. It's just learning how to play Skirmish, because that is what DMC does really well. They play Skirmish. So Pickaxe almost winning playing Skirmish, for the first time for a lot of them. It's
what is it? Every dog has its day. Every day, like.
So it's going to be, I'm really looking forward if they were to, get into the final against each other. That I think that. But
I'm not trying to be. Oh, sorry.
There's a lot of other teams here that can do the same thing. So
oh yeah.
It's,
we'll see what DMC thinks of the Fart Brigade next, because that team has got some really good North American players as well. So
it would be interesting to hear. Now I can see there's a lot of DMC guys. What actually happened to Monkey Shot? Why he didn't show up? Why he?
That I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I was like, man,
because
if he didn't show up because of the win thing.
My bet is that he didn't show up because he didn't want to be on a team that risked losing. Because that's why he didn't want to play against the Battalion C as well. He just ghosted us.
I'm not trying to be a proponent of causing drama, but if that's the case, man, talk about eating your fucking words. Eating your fucking words.
But that's what a headshot! What a fucking headshot!
Capture an objective now.
Oh, well disciplined. VC just domes the sniper with M16. But he's up on the G6 building now. It's pretty nice. He can basically look straight into the VC spawn or the area.
So looking at the scoreboard, you look at the scoreboard and you're like, damn, dude, both these teams are pretty even. What do you think the big difference is?
I think I actually don't know. I think both teams have a tendency just to we gotta go for B and to just keep doing that without actually getting like rethinking like why are we doing exactly why are we doing this.
Capture an objective now.
Oh shit! Okay, they say no comment. So they had just no comment. they said that he went out drinking, but you know, that's always a good excuse, isn't it? But I think their silence says all we need to know. Pretty sure of that.
Hey man, all I gotta say is the Skeletron's taking the boys out drinking tonight, and they can have the best night of their life after that match. Holy moly!
Oh yeah.
Yo, fuck all that other shit, but whatever.
Oh, that's a handgranat. Oh, the confrontation. Oh, the grenades. The grenades are flying. That mass. That mass.
Actually not doing a bad job here. This is a 4v4. This is it, man.
Yep.
If they get B, this is fucking... If they get B right... Oh!
Oh. Nope. No joy.
So what's that tell you? That tells you that there's more than 2 enemies on B.
Yeah. Oh, that
Not-
was a shot straight in the back.
Damn, dude. I'm surprised no one has seen Fish Sticks yet. He's just been sitting there racking up the kills this game. Just stay put. You're capping A. Just stay put.
That would be
2 to 4.
fucking crazy.
The Dinosaur Consortium is ahead. Are we going to see our overtime match right here? Are they going to end it?
Stay
Nope.
alive. Be careful and capture an objective.
Fucking hell. They need to react now.
Oh, Fish Sticks knows. He's got to know. He's got to know, man. How do you not hear that?
I can't even find the players inside A. What the fuck?
Inside A? I'm watching B right now. They got two VC on B. The last 2 are over here.
Hmm.
One of the VC players, Iron Clone, is pushing Charlie.
And it's crazy right now.
So you have Iron Clone and Flammus with a whopping 20 kills, man. Are they going to get away from this? They did not. Oh my god. They had the advantage, and now they don't.
Yeah, and Fish Stick is hunting. Why are you sprinting, Fish Sticks? Oh, he sees him. Oh, that's a hit. He got hits on... Yeah, you don't repick that again, do you? No, you don't. Okay.
No, you don't repeat. He's got to reposition. There's 2 of them. They can work against him here. Unless they decide to come at him one at a time, because he doesn't know where Flammus is. And I lost... Oh, I see him. I see Flammus. He's also on Bravo.
Yeah, it is really going to be interesting to see how Henry and Gülle adapts to playing... Yeah. And if they bring in, for example, October or more of those guys. Oh, what a shot! What a shot!
Oh man, here we go. Flammus versus Fish Sticks. This is as epic as it gets, boys. This is
Oh, there-
1v1 me on. Oh,
Oh, yeah. Who's gonna run first and make the noise? Oh my god!
I think if he just sits on B, well, he knows he's on it somewhere because that's not capping, right? The question is, does he know where? Flammus definitely knows the area that Fish Sticks is in, but how is he going to maneuver to get in there?
Oh, there comes the smoke grenades out.
Where the hell did he go? You got eyes on Fish Sticks?
Oh, there they are. Oh,
Oh!
what a shot.
We've lost. Fall back.
Boys, it all comes down to this. The final round. We got a round 5. That was a that was fantastic play by the Minutemen and kind of a choke by the Dinosaur Consortium. They were up 4-2. Damn. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of frustration not understanding the skirmish mechanics. They thought that if they capped that home base in sudden death, that it was going to end the game. And you need to control all
They're
3.
taking Charlie.
You need to control all 3. And it will instantly end the game. That's how that works.
Here we go again.
This is it for all the marbles.
Oh, here we go. The infilade is real right now.
Did they finally decide to set up an MG down there?
I think it is, perhaps.
They have like 3 dudes doing it. 2
Yeah.
AKs and the sniper. And this is what I'm talking about, man. I don't understand why no one on the Dinosaur Consortium has put a guy on the roofs overwatching A, you know?
No.
I am struggling to understand why they
And
just keep
how was
running through the
it? How
same 2
was it
lanes.
with the total score? Where are we there?
So right now the Minutemen are leading. The Dinosaur Consortium need to win this, otherwise they will be eliminated
Yeah. So how
from the entire tournament.
how much are they leading by? 2? Yeah, 2.
It's 2-1,
2-1. Yeah.
and this is for match 3 or match 2. So if it goes 2-2 here, they'll play Sledgehammer. For the tiebreaker. If they lose, they're done. That's it.
So let's see what Minutemen can do. Oh. So can I try something different here? Would be interesting to get up into the B building, actually, as well. Get some good angles from up there. You know, going up into the B building, you could basically just shut down the approach to C as well.
I mean, just having control over Bravo right now just puts the Dinosaur Consortium on the rear end, right? Like,
Sure.
they need to figure out what they need to do, where they need to position themselves to kill. Don't
Yes.
necessarily agree with that Charlie cap either. They probably should have waited a little bit longer.
Yeah, but that's Skeletron. We are as well wondering why there is not more like main road control. I think this map would probably be the pickaxe party's favorite, with long open roads.
Yeah, this is a great one. I love it.
Capture an objective now.
Okay, here we go.
Had the bayonet on his gun in the church, and he could see it through the window, and he just got wall banged.
Enemy
That
has no
is
reinforcements.
unfortunate. So it's not too bad. That extra wave didn't really save them much. They are down 2 right now. Oh, it's getting evened out. It is even out.
Yeah, some nice grenades there.
They need to eliminate Flammus if they can.
He's just sitting nice and comfy right there.
Now here's the question. You can see him moving. You can see him moving. Dinosaur Consortium, don't do it. Don't do.
What? Oh, there's the grenades. South
It's
are
not
the
over yet.
south is the US, north is the VC.
Stay alive. Be careful and capture an objective.
Oh, what a shot!
Wow. Did he get him? He did. Oh! No! Get behind the wall! Oh! He got stuck!
Out. There's no winning.
Fuck! Well, there goes my 20 bucks.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, the first team of the tournament is eliminated. The Dinosaur Consortium. Well fought. They very even games, I feel like. Very even games. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
were to be hypercritical of these, you definitely can. But I mean, looking at the scoreboard, you got one anomaly, Flamus, dropping 30 kills on Quang Tree. But other than that, just all around solid matches.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was actually outstanding.
Some very good matches today. We had a Clash of Titans to start it off. DMC versus Pickaxe Party. DMC advancing. We had Corn's Chosen versus 12 Big Guys. Tournament favorite. And Corn's Chosen absolutely fucked him up. That's the easiest way to say it. Corn's Chosen underdog of this tournament. We'll see how they'll perform against some of the more higher prepared teams if they continue to just build off of their momentum. And then we have this one concluded for the evening. All right, you stopped the stream.
No, not yet. Not yet.
And then we have the Minutemen advancing in the losers bracket, knocking out the Dinosaur Consortium.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's huh. Holy smokes. Holy fucking smokes. Yeah, we still have 28 people watching, so people are interested in this for sure.
until next week.
Yeah. Yeah, so thank you everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the followers and all that good stuff. If you want to watch
We
more
will be available for round 3. It will be happening next
Yep.
Saturday.
of this,
Same typical times. We'll have games hosted at 11 a.m. Eastern time. We'll have games hosted at 1 p.m. Eastern time and then 4 p.m. Eastern time. Time slots and teams to be determined, but we'll try to get an updated schedule roster come Monday. So
yeah. Yeah, the interviews are exactly would be interesting. Would be interesting to talk to at some point talk to Emperor Monks and perhaps Skeletron at some point. But
oh yeah, for sure. We were unable to grab that. I think that
yeah, I couldn't.
we could try to make some time because usually they play the early 11 slot game. We can try to make some time, start the stream a little bit early next Saturday, and see if we can talk to them about it.
Yeah. We need because that would be so interesting actually hearing their perspectives on. Yeah, so now Skeleton is asking where his interview was, but
I think we were just absent. Both of us were. Otherwise, we definitely would have.
No, it's just I couldn't move people around, so that's.
Oh
yeah, I couldn't just grab people, but I think I really think that those two teams both pick
What's up, Anthony? You're muted all of a sudden.
Oh shit! There we go. I was fucking hell. I was just saying that both the Pickaxe Party and DMC will probably inspire the other teams to kind of shape it up and and get more into the fight, because that is what it demands.
For sure. Do you want to see if we can grab an interview real quick between the two teams, or?
We could. Otherwise, yeah.
I think it'll be worth just bringing them up real quick. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull up Sam. Hey Sam, I pulled you
Hey.
up real quick. I'm gonna pull up Men Talk real quick. Sam and Men Talk, I just dragged you guys both into the streaming channel. Some excellent games there that we
Mhm.
just watched. Both very equally matched teams. Let Anthony start off if he has any questions for you guys, since everything's still kind of fresh. I know you guys still want to probably be talking to your team members, so I'm sorry to pull you away from that. But Anthony, did you have any questions for them?
Yeah, my thought were Deeds and I talked a lot about it. It seemed like you guys were very focused on B exclusively, kept on rushing B. Were there any thoughts be like, hey, okay, we keep just running into B and it's a big slaughter fest? Was anybody thinking, hey, let's try and go for the other objectives and kind of isolate B?
Yeah,
I-
so
Go ahead, Mentalk. Go first.
okay, yeah. On the first map, we tried just rushing B right away, got grenaded off the point, and then we realized that every time we would rush, grenades would get thrown. I guess this was the second when we were playing on the south side.
Mhm.
North side, we were just we didn't really know what we were doing, I guess. We were just kind of willy-nilly rushing points.
Mhm.
But the second time when we were playing against the south, we realized that B had a lot more advantageous sight lines you could see around and could kill a lot of people that way.
Mhm.
And so we kind of held back and then pushed in. But the second map, it was a struggle trying to get sight lines. We were trying to build up on that middle road to get them as they pushed into B, but he just kept picking us off.
Yeah.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, that's Mentalk. He is the team captain for the Dinosaur Consortium.
Here's
Sam, did
5
you have
awesome
anything?
fixed blades. The
Yeah,
Tops
I mean,
Camp
I think both
Rock-
of the maps that we played, Jungle
What the
Camp
fuck?
and Quangtree, both of them, B is a really, really important hold point because it is contestable on both points. It's very, very contestable. Some other maps you can wrap around and go to the other point. Maybe they're the enemy team's home point, but it's so contestable on both of these maps that we played that it was just really
Mhm.
important, especially that last round there. We really wanted to get up from our spawn and be able to hold the road there, crossing into B from the south side. I guess on the map,
Mhm.
moving from north to south. We wanted to block that road. We wanted to hold it off there, and I just
Hmm.
think being able to deny that point, either on attack or defense on both maps, in holding that is really, really important. And that's kind of what we focused on.
Mhm.
Is the battle for B was I think is a good title for our round.
Mhm.
Yep.
So I had a couple questions. And if I can, it looks like Flamus already left and Fish Six already left. When you guys were watching that final duel in your second to last round on Bravo between Flamus and Fish Sticks, what were you guys thinking?
We were just pretending like it's CS:GO.
I think our because no ghosting. We were just dead silent. I think all of us were holding our breath. Just oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! It's so close, and it was just him getting that shot off right there at the end. Wow.
Yeah, our guy hit the pot instead of your guy. It was
Oh,
brutal.
Hmm. Yeah, that's those endings are the best, where it's just like down to the wire like this.
So for both of you guys leading, no pre-made teams, right? You're basically both leading a ragtag group of individuals. Could you explain a little bit to anybody that's still listening the process of what that's like and how that kind of affects your personal experience with the tournament?
I think it's really a big factor of trusting other people on your team. I mean, there's people who have a lot more hours, especially in this game mode in Skirmish than I do, and just letting them talk and letting them have their point. Even though being a team leader, I'm here to kind of wrangle the kittens, so to say. And but when we're in gameplay, I mean, everybody's taking their own lead. We're trying to talk to each other about where to go next, and it's more of we're working together as a one cohesive unit, where it's more democratized. We don't have a single leader calling the shots. Everybody's being communicative, and with people that you haven't played a lot with, it's a little bit harder. But now that we did some practice earlier in the week, and got more comfortable, talking with each other and knowing each other's play styles, and I think that kind of helped a little bit of doing practices that.
Yeah, it was pretty similar on our end too. Like we had some players who figured out like places to watch over that road on that last point, and so we ended up kind of organizing a quick group right then to follow that person and help defend some certain points on the road. So it was a lot of individuals kind of leading smaller groups almost in a way and just letting them do their stuff.
So would you say for people that might be listening or that ever watch this, would you say that you would encourage people to sign up for stuff like this, even if you are an individual, because it's a positive experience, or would you say that it's hard going up against some of the sweaty boys?
I think it's all just about your mindset going into it. I mean, we all had a blast on our team. I mean, it was, even though it was close games there, but I mean, we kept being positive and just like trying out new things. And in the end, it was just kind of having fun. We're drinking a couple beers and sitting back and playing some Rising Storm.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of the same way for us. I mean, I guess the text chat got a little heated there for a second on my team, and it is what it is. I mean, some people don't communicate well with each other, and that's, it is what it is, but we played well all together. I mean, guys were like, hold on, I gotta go refill my scotch real quick, and people were cracking jokes in the middle of the game when we were playing. So, I mean, we were having a good time with it. Obviously, competitive, but if you're a new player or an existing player and you don't have a pre-made team, absolutely, always try to come into these. We're happy to have people come into our teams and be able to play with us. It's a great experience, and you really get to see kind of some next level gameplay other than playing on a weekend night. This is a new level, and it's a lot of fun.
It's definitely pretty sweaty. I definitely need a shower after this.
Anthony, I have one more question, but did you have anything else that you wanted to ask?
No, that's perfect.
So, the last question that I have for both of you, and then obviously if you have any shout outs to anyone specifically on your team, this was the first elimination match in the tournament. Do you guys think that had any type of effect on your mentality going into it? Did you feel any extra pressure? Can you walk me through the steps of going through those games, especially when we literally almost had an overtime match? If Mentalk, your team could have pulled a win there, any of the final 2 rounds of that match. So that's kind of the general question there. I'm curious if it affected you, at least you guys, or if you thought it affected your team.
I certainly didn't affect me at all. No one was really kind of stressing over it. I mean, it was, in the end, it was just kind of having fun, and we're trying like to be sweaty, but it's the base of it was just having fun. We weren't really too worried about if we lost or won in like the whole end of things, but yeah, that was about it.
I think our team kind of knew what was on the line, elimination round, but we were more here, let's play a competitive game. Let's do it well. We weren't sitting there at each other like, if we lose this, we're done. We were just sitting there. We're here playing the game, playing it at a high level. Here for a good time. I mean, I had such a great time playing against you guys, Mentalk. I wish we could play. I mean, we can do some more rounds if you want to, but
yeah. Well,
I mean, we're moving on to the next, bracket of the elimination. So, I mean, gotta regather our team together and get ready for the next round. But I mean, I had such a good time playing against you guys, and if you guys still want to go at it, we're happy to.
Yeah, I mean, I'll check with my team. I know a lot of people really did have fun. So we had a couple backups that we still had to join. But I mean,
Yeah.
other than that, I think there's people who really do enjoy this and want to keep playing it.
Yeah, and like you said with backups, like we had a couple backups on our team as well, and going forward, if there's people like you said, Deeds, people who've been watching this but aren't involved in it, if they still want to, they can still hop in and they can be a backup for a team and be able to play at this high level of competition and be able to be in the action themselves.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you
perfect.
guys both had a positive experience. Thank you for your time.
Hmm.
It looks like both your teams left, and I'm not going to take up any more of your guys' time. Thank you guys for participating, and you guys have an awesome rest of your weekend. All right.
Thanks,
yeah,
Deds.
Yeah, thanks, Deds.
Yep.
So.
Oh yeah. So I think that is it. I want to thank all people watching, all the people that have put in comments and followed and subscribed, all that good stuff. And yeah, join the Discords, follow here, follow all the places, and there's gonna be more. Do you have any final words, Deeds, before we shut it down?
Negative, guys. I hope you guys are excited. The tournament's going on. Some other amazing matches coming up next week. So let's just fucking do it, boys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and get ready for the next one.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Bye bye.